The momentum for Bernie Sanders, particularly among young people, is quite strong, and he is raising a lot of small dollar donations.
Well, that's right. He keeps on kind of surging in that direction, right? He's going in that way with the small dollar donors. At $25 million in 1 month is a lot of money. That's better than most quarters that he's had, and it's better than all the quarters for all the other candidates who are running for president. And look, it just is the sign that he continues to have a kind of a presence in that progressive small dollar donor community. But it's also potentially a bad sign for somebody else, and that's former Vice President Joe Biden.
Well, let's go to Biden, Robert. My sense is that Mr. Biden has some of the big ticket donors on his side, but maybe not enough of them.
Yeah, Biden's been very good with the traditional Wall Street crowd. He's got a lot of the big bundlers here on Wall Street that traditionally stump for the Democratic Party. He's got some in California, more kind of the Hollywood entertainment business than the tech. But he really hasn't been able to keep up with a small donation, and that has been the big wave of money and support. And the question, I think, for Buttigieg is, can he parlay this big donation, he's trying to get more smaller ones, into a success in California? If he can kind of hang on through New Hampshire into the Super Tuesday and get a California, get some of these big states, I think that's his chance. And certainly he has some of the big money support. The question in California is whether he can get enough sort of those smaller votes and those smaller donations.
I wonder, Brian, how the Iowa debacle is affecting this. Now that I see the numbers, I'm thinking this through. If I'm Pete Buttigieg and I have $75 million total cash on hand, and Bernie just raised that in a month.
Right.
Well, then the fact that I'm in this race with an uncertain outcome that I might have won in Iowa maybe helps me, right? Because it could allow him to raise money if it seems like he might have had a real shot at coming out victorious.
Well, the key with that is, I'm being told he's doing very well in the last 48 hours with new donors. That's key to this race. It's one thing to get the $2,800 check, which is the maximum someone can give. It's also about getting those new donors to come to your camp. The quote I was given is the money is flowing in.
Wow.
That was from somebody.
Is that triggered by Iowa, you
That
think?
was post-Iowa. And I think that is really key for Mr. Buttigieg in terms of moving forward with kind of trying to keep up with somebody like Bernie Sanders or even somebody like Mike Bloomberg, who's putting hundreds of millions of dollars of his own money into his own campaign.
I don't know how anybody keeps up with Mike Bloomberg. That's a tough one.
So, that's kind of the situation here for Pete. And then, again, like we're saying, with somebody like Biden, where does he fit into all this? Where is he going to get the money going forward? We just don't know yet.
Be very interesting Tuesday night in New Hampshire. I believe the next one up is South Carolina
Nevada.
and Nevada.
That's right. That's right.